The Israeli army ordered people in south and central Gaza areas which had previously been designated humanitarian safe zones to leave, saying Hamas had used the areas to fire mortars and rockets at Israel. Israel said warning flyers and text messages had been sent out in the eastern part of Deir al-Balah and another area north of the city of Khan Yunis, where tens of thousands of people have sought shelter from fighting in other parts of Gaza. The advance warning to civilians is being issued in order to mitigate harm to the civilian population and to enable civilians to move away from the combat zone, the military said in a statement. Video showed families streaming out of Khan Yunis on donkey carts, rickshaws and other vehicles laden with salvaged belongings. Commenting on the new evacuation order, UNRWA, the main UN agency in Gaza, said people remain trapped in an endless nightmare of death and destruction on a staggering scale. Earlier, Israel's military said it had hit an area in Khan Yunis from where rockets were fired towards the community of Kisafim, finding weapons including shoulder-fired missiles and explosives. Gaza's health ministry said Israeli military strikes across the enclave killed at least 17 Palestinians in the past 24 hours. The latest evacuation warnings came as negotiators in Doha ended 2 days of talks aimed at reaching a deal to halt the fighting in Gaza and bring Israeli and foreign hostages home. Talks will resume next week, they said. Most of Gaza's 2.3 million population has been displaced multiple times since the start of the Israeli campaign in Gaza, launched following the Hamas-led attack on Israel on October 7. Even in areas designated safe zones, there have been regular reports of casualties from Israeli strikes. Israel accuses Hamas and other militant groups of deliberately basing fighters in civilian areas, a charge Hamas denies.